All right, so first things first, I'm going to repair something that some dumbass schmuck did. Yeah, you see this? This is not supposed to be like that. If you don't have the proper connector, it is super easy to get a connector tool and replace those. So what we're gonna do is take off this old one and put in some new connectors. Since I don't have the OEM ones, I had to get some aftermarket ones. So let's go ahead and do that right quick. All right, so now that that's complete, that should work, but I'm gonna test that out after later. All right, guys, there's a clip right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, that's connected to the radiator. This is actually the OEM part. That's all you had to do, was just pull this off. And we're gonna do that exactly. If I can figure out exactly where the button is. There we go. Pull that off. Don't cut this. Don't be a dumbass and cut that. And the next step is we're gonna get the lower and the upper hoses. I'm replacing both since we are doing the job. And after that, you're free. Obviously, you gotta remove that. And then after that, you just take out these two support brackets for the radiator, and the radiator will come out right out. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, guys, so now we're gonna go to the little two support brackets here, and they're 10 millimeter nuts. All right, we got this piece of shit out. All right, guys, so then we got this out. You're gonna wanna save these for the bottom. And these hoses are garbage. So the only other thing that you're gonna save is obviously the radiator fans. These are 10 mil, so you got 1, 2, and I think that's it on here, and it just comes up. This one here, it would normally be a 10 mil, but it looks like they just wanted to be assholes. So this looks like a Torx vet. Get this off real quick. Transfer everything over to the new one. And then we're gonna bleed the system. So let me go ahead and get all that ready. All right, guys. So I wanted to talk about this thing right here. This right here, you can untap it. You can use this radiator if you have an automatic transmission, but this is an automatic transmission thing hose for the cooling system for that transmission. But since this is a manual car, we don't have that bullshit there. So let's go ahead and put this new thing in there. I hope these fans didn't just pierce one of the fins, because I would be very, very annoyed if it did so. Oh shit. Oh, I almost fucked up on this piece of shit car. All right. Did I get it in there? That's what she asked. That's what he said, actually. Did I get it in there? Okay, so it looks like this one is not all the way in. Damn, I should have jacked the car up so I could actually do this correctly. But you know me, I don't do anything smart. Oh, that went in. Oh, that went in. Yeah, I did something smart. I know how to slip stuff in stuff. What? What the fuck? What the hell is this nigger talking about? All right, guys, so I got 2 new hoses here. Before we do that, I wanted to do something else. I'm gonna put a water hose inside of the engine here and flush out all that old crap in there so we can just do new antifreeze dash coolant. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Oh, it might not let it pass because the thermostat ain't on. Oh shit. Oh guys, I learned something just now. There's a thermostat in here and the thermostat is closed, so it's not gonna let the water out. So I just did all that for no reason. Guess that's one way to flush out what's ever in here. Oh wait, look, it's coming up. That's not the way that I normally would do it, but I forgot this car has a thermostat in there, and the thermostat does not open unless it's over a certain amount of degrees. So we're just gonna do it like this until you start seeing white like we do now. Starting to see some white. And I don't know if it was rusted inside of there or what. I ain't trying to find that out here. And you put the hoses back on. Do that as water. It's not gonna hurt anything. Unless you live like in the Northeast or something like that. If you want more antifreeze than water, then you kind of fuck. But basically you do everything in reverse. So let's do everything in reverse and then we'll show you how to do the bleeding process. All right guys, so I want to give a heads up because I just did this mistake. One end is actually bigger than the other end. So the end that goes into the radiator is the small size of the side of the hose. And the one that's going to the thermostat housing or whatever the hell this is, to the block, is the bigger one. I just found that out the hard way. Stupid. All right guys, so we're gonna now put the coolant in there. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I have enough. Yep, that was not enough, so I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some more, unfortunately. You can add water if you live in southern states, but I have no clue where this car is going after this, and I would rather do it right the first time. All right guys, so we're gonna fill it up until it gets leveled all the way in here. Alrighty guys, so you see how it's starting like that? Now that's all full up, you're gonna crank the car up and get it to temperature, and then once the thermostat opens up, it's gonna pull fluid around and obviously get rid of the air bubbles, and that's when you continue adding. And due to that, I added a lot and it's already a 50-50 mix. I'm just gonna add some water in here and then add some more. All right guys, before you obviously crank the car up, make sure the fans are plugged in and back in place, not black in place, back in place. So, yeah, and we're about to see if my work here actually worked, because when the fans turn on, hopefully this one turns on too. All right guys, both fans are working, so I know my little fan trick actually worked. We're gonna get the car up to temp, and as soon as the water sucks down the coolant there, oh, it's already starting to happen. And if it goes down too low, you just continue adding and you'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and continue doing that. All right guys, so now that I got all the bubbles out, it seems like, we're going to put some pressure on here. Now, you gotta do this kind of fast because it's hot. And then you gotta make sure, oh shit. I'm kind of scared. Okay, don't pop back out, please. All right, we're just gonna crank it up, make sure everything's good. The level in here is really high. I don't know why that is, but we're gonna figure out here in a second. All right guys, so that completes the whole thing. Now the problem here is that this guy here somehow lost the belt to the radiator. It connects to the harmonic balancer, not to the radiator. Harmonic balancer, the water pump, and the alternator. I don't know how that happened, but that's what caused the radiator to overheat and crack. So these things are plastic. They're not meant to see high temperature heat like that. And it cracked on the top and it is now gone. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about here in a second. But if you ever have a radiator fail, make sure you check that. I'm hoping that we didn't cook anything trying to bleed the system, because it started overheating and we turned it off. You're like, yo, why is it doing such a thing? Like, look at that. So another video is coming here soon on how to change the serpentine belt on a 2003 Mazda Protege, because yeah, so stay tuned for that video. I gotta order new belts now and then change those, and they are in the worst spot possible. I don't want to do this, but I have no other choice. All right, guys, so I'm gonna demonstrate what's going on here. You see how on the top of the rim there, I tried to block it off so I could build some pressure, but under pressure, it was leaking right under here, as you guys can see. It's leaking right there. On the other side here, it's cracked just a little bit, but especially on this side, it's just gone. So, yeah. All right, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's really simple and easy. Another video obviously coming out soon on how to change a serpentine belt on a 2003 Mazda Protege 5 or a 3 or a Mazda Speed. Very simple videos coming out, and I got some videos coming out with this car here, going to car meets and shows, so stay tuned for all the fun. If you liked today's video, if this was very helpful, make sure you smash the like button, comment for the algorithm, subscribe if you already did so, and I'll see you guys in the next video.